Matt Delvecchio here. Let's continue our discussion about the importance of our hospital foundations and how they're contributing to our overall health and well-being, especially during a time when our healthcare system is struggling. Bram Freedman is the president and CEO of the Jewish General Hospital Foundation. Let's bring in Bram to tell us more. Bram, welcome to Life Unrehearsed.
Good afternoon, Matt. Great to be with you.
Well, thanks for joining me, Bram. Really appreciate this. You know, there's so much negativity, as we all hear, with our healthcare system, but it is refreshing to hear about some of the initiatives going on with various hospital foundations throughout Greater Montreal. Can you tell us a little bit more about the Jewish General Hospital Foundation?
Sure, Matt. What we like to say is, we get enough money from the government to make us a good hospital, but to be an excellent hospital, we really do rely upon private support. So we're very fortunate that at the JGH Foundation that we have a community of donors and a growing community of donors that really help us make a difference. And that difference can be anywhere from contributing to innovative research projects, to improvements in patient care, to renovations, equipment, and so on. So we're really here to support all of the innovation and to really enhance patient care and research at the Jewish General Hospital.
You know, to emphasize that excellence that you were referring to, the Jewish General Hospital is one of the top-ranking hospitals, not just in Canada, but around the world. So how does the foundation contribute to groundbreaking medical advancements?
Right. So again, what our special sauce, what makes us special and helps contribute to that excellence is the private support. So, we have three sort of large buckets of initiatives that we're actively fundraising for now. One of them is what we call our digital health transformation project. And just to give you an example of one of the projects under that is a virtual care program. So what the virtual care program is, a way to have patients who otherwise would be in the hospital to go home earlier, leave the hospital earlier, continue to be followed as if they were in the hospital. So they're sent home with what we call wearables. So those are devices that send their vital signs and so on in real time back to be monitored at the hospital. They're given a surface, a computer like an iPad, so that they can have check-ins with their care team 3 times a day. And that really is an innovative program that, A, is better for the patient, because who wouldn't rather be at home than to be in the hospital? And B, that allows us to free up hospital beds so that people who perhaps are waiting in the emergency room for a bed in the hospital have faster access to that. So that, I guess, Matt, is one example of an innovative, excellent program that we're funding.
Excellent. And great example, too. Freeing up hospital beds and this is all developing, this virtual care, but it's becoming increasingly important. Love the concept of wearables as well. And let's face it, people will want to be at home if they can be at home as opposed to in a hospital bed. I know, you're all about patient well-being, Bram, at the Jewish General Hospital Foundation. Can you give some examples besides this virtual care, I think, which is an excellent example, where patient well-being is absolutely top of mind? What other initiatives are being done to make it a little easier for patients?
So I think what I'll say, Matt, is everything that we do at its base is about patient well-being. That's what we're here to do. So every single project, whether it's a particular piece of equipment that will allow for faster, more precise care of the patient, or whether it's a project that the foundation is helping to support, which is a new state-of-the-art connected health record that eventually patients will have access to. That's always a top of mind, is making life easier and I guess less stressful for patients whenever possible.
Talking with Bram Freedman, President and CEO of the Jewish General Hospital Foundation. Bram, I'd like to get your take on Santé Québec. Particularly, there was talk and concerns that foundations could be affected with this reorganization with Santé Québec, but I think they've kind of eased the minds of foundations. What's your take on this?
Yes, I think that's correct, Matt. That's an excellent point. Very pleased to say that the foundations, and we're all, we don't see ourselves as competitors, the different hospital foundations. We're all here to raise funds to help the healthcare system of Quebec, and we are all satisfied that there's no effect whatsoever on foundations and our ability to raise funds, especially for our particular hospitals. We have every reassurance from Santé Quebec and, as a matter of fact, from the legislation and so on. So we're very pleased and very positive feedback from the minister about the importance of foundation. So that's certainly a relief and reassuring to us and to all our donors.
Reassuring indeed. That is good to hear. Now, obviously, as you mentioned, to get to that excellence from good, you do need to rely on wonderful donors, from small to larger donors. And you have a ton of fundraising campaigns throughout the year, Bram. Can you highlight a few of the popular ones?
Sure. So right now, we're in our December sprint, as most fundraising organizations are. So, at this time of year, this is what we call our annual appeal, where we rely upon people to make their sort of December gifts. Many people like to give before the end of the calendar year. And with the Canada Post strike, of course, that's presenting a challenge to us and to other foundations. So we're certainly asking for everybody and to go online and to make their donations there. And that accounts for, this campaign accounts for several $100,000 every year. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we have our regular annual larger fundraising events, whether it's our golf tournament, whether it's our weekend to end breast cancer, which is a cycle and a run. And we often have other events in between there, all to raise much needed funds.
And what a team you've got, Bram, putting all this together. And it is so crucial to continue with those fundraising events. And congratulations and much success to your team. And, we're hearing about this Canada Post strike. It's affecting a lot of foundations and many, many businesses. So, Bram, where can our listeners go online if they need to find out some more about the Jewish General Hospital Foundation?
Yes, so listeners can go to jghfoundation.org. So that's jghfoundation, one word, .org, or they can call us 514-340-8251, 514-340-8251. And what we like to always tell people is, please do leave us a message. We promise to call you back within 24 hours. Sometimes people are reluctant to leave a message. They say, we can't get through, but we absolutely promise that we will call you back within one business day. If you leave us your phone number, we won't forget you. We promise.
Wonderful. All right, Bram, thank you very much.
Thank you, Matt.
All right, that's Bram Freedman, President and CEO of the Jewish General Hospital Foundation.